Let me show you how to create a non-DSR item inside Costimator. Inside your Costimator app, head over to this tab on the left side which says non-DSR item. Once you click on it, you'll be taken to this screen where you can create a new non-DSR item. All the existing non-DSR items will show up here as a list. Right now, we do not have anything to show. So I'll just click on create new non-DSR item. This opens up a screen which may look intimidating at first, but it's going to be very simple if you understand the crux of it all. Now we'll look at this entire screen with respect to how a non-DSR item is constructed. So this is how a non-DSR item is created. You have a code, you have a description, you have a unit, and then you have a rate, which is created by an analysis of rate, which consists of many other things. So we'll look at this one by one. First is the code. Inside Costimator, this is going to be automatic. You do not have to do anything about it. So right here inside the Costimator app, you can see this NS1 is going to be the name of this non-DSR item. This is going to be automatic. You as a user do not have any say in it. So it will be an incremental value of NS1, NS2, NS3, and so on and so forth. Next up, we have the description and the unit. This is where you as a user will have to provide the data. So right here, you can see you can provide the unit. Let's call this unit as, say, cubic meter, and let's give the item description. So I've just given some dummy text description. You can provide as much text as you want. So just like that, we have completed the code, description, and unit. Let's move on to the rate part. Now the rate part comes from the analysis of rate, which in turn comes from many other things. So we'll talk about each of them one by one. The first of it was the number of units. Now this is again to be provided by the user. As I've already shown you that each item consists of different number of units for which the rate analysis is designed. So right here, you can provide that value. So details of cost for whatever number of units you want to provide. So just for the example's sake, I'll take a unit of 10, or rather 10 number of units for which the details is going to be prepared. So this step is now done. Let's move on to the item. Now the item will consist of either the basic item, the DSR item, or the descriptive text. These are the three options which are available inside our Costimator app. So at the bottom, you can see we have the option of adding a basic item, adding DSR item, or adding descriptive text or description only. We'll start off with the basic item. Now inside basic items, we again have two options. We can use the basic items which are provided in the DSR, or we can use the non-DSR basic items which we as a user have created. So these two again are your choice to have. So let's get over to the Costimator. I'll simply click on this add basic item. Right here on the top, you can see we have the option of adding basic items from DSR or items which have been created by you. So we have created one item, so we can add it to our analysis. For now, I'll just use the basic items which are available in the DSR. I'll just search for Mason. I'll just say, sir, add this Mason second class. Click on this button at the bottom which says add basic item to analysis. The item has been added successfully. I can add another or go back. Just for the example's sake, I'll add one more. Let's use DAR, for example, and I'll just select this one and add basic item to analysis. This time I won't go to add another. I'll simply head over to go back. So you can see we have added two items right here. These are the two basic items. Now inside these basic items, you have the option of editing the description. The code is not editable because the code is coming directly from the basic items code. However, we have given you the option of editing this description if you wanted to. In most of the cases, the description provided here will be perfect. However, if you wanted to add something or delete something, you can of course do it here. The unit is also not editable by you as a user. This is coming directly from what is the unit of this item. The quantity is where you can make the changes. So I'll talk about the quantity before moving on to the DSR. So we have the item. We can edit the item quantities inside Costimator also. As far as the item rates are concerned, we have the option of getting the DSR rates, which will be a default action by Costimator, and later on you can update the market rates as per you. So for now, we are looking at the DSR rates. So you can see the DSR rates are coming directly from the DSR. These are the basic rates of these basic items. So this is not editable at this moment. This is where the actual rate as per DSR will come, and later you'll have the option of analyzing your non-DSR item with respect to market rates. All in all, when adding an item, you have the option of changing the item quantity. So this is where you can change the item quantity as well as the descriptive text if you wanted to. For now, I'll just add some random data right here. And just like that, the amounts are also updated. Next up, we have the DSR items. So you can add the DSR items directly to your analysis of rates. To do that, you can go at the bottom and add DSR item. So I'll just click on it. Now you can search for any item right here. Let's search for say 5.9.2. I'll just select this one. Again, we have the button of adding the DSR item to the analysis. You can add another or go back. I'll just simply add one more. Let's do 13.2 for example. And let's select this one. So I'll just select this one randomly, add DSR item to your analysis. I'll just click on it and I'll go back. So just like that, we have added 2 DSR items also. Again, similar to what we had in basic items, we can edit this description of this item. Now, in most of the cases, this is going to be good enough for you. We at Costimator have made this description similar to how the DSR items are brought in. So for example, for a 592 item, the description is going to be rate as per item number 592 of subhead 5, reinforced cement concrete. Now, if you wanted to change it, of course, you can change it. Again, I'll just put some random quantity data. You will have to go through the due diligence of providing the accurate figures. Last but not the least, we have the option of adding descriptive text also if you wanted to. And that is done by simply clicking on this button at the bottom which says add description only. So you can add any description. I'll just call in test description. Now the test description will not have a code associated with it, a unit, quantity, rate or amount. Now inside this, if you wanted to delete any of these rows or any of these items, all you have to do is click on this delete icon right here and you'll be able to delete that item. When everything is said and done, all you have to do is click on this button at the bottom which says create non-DSR item and analyze. So I'll just click on it and this is where your non-DSR item creation has successfully been completed. Now you have the option of entering the market rates, which we'll look at in a different video.